Hi. Okay, so I'm here today. I just hopped out of the shower and my hair's all still wet and crazy, but I want to show you how I dermaplane my skin. So I get these little dermaplane. You can get them right off of Amazon. They come in a pack of 3. And what they do is they take the dead skin off of your face. They take just kind of like that top layer off to help smooth your skin out and also remove your peach fuzz. So this is going to be a form of exfoliation. I usually just do this about once a month and that's it. So I'm going to show you how I do it today. This is not a Mary Kay product. This is just a product off of Amazon. It's just something that I found that I really like. So I wanted to share it with you today. So here's what it looks like. It's got like a little sharp little razor head, and make sure if you have not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to this channel for all kinds of skincare, beauty, makeup, all kinds of hacks, tips, and tutorials. So what I do is you're gonna take this little guy and you're gonna run it all over your face. It's gonna get rid of all that peach fuzz, all that nastiness. So let's go ahead and get started. First, make sure you tuck all your hair and everything nice behind it. Like even use a headband if you have one. I thought I had a headband in here, but it doesn't look like I do. So I'm just gonna tuck all my hair back. I've recently been using some rosemary oil and our naturally nourishing oil on my hair, and you can tell there's a little bit of new growth up there too, so that's kind of fun. But I don't want to rub it off, so I want to make sure that all of this is nice and back. All right, so here we go. So this guy, what I like to do is I like to start on a cheek, so then I can just kind of work my way from like ear to ear. So first of all, I kind of start at like a slant, so like this. So it's just on a slant, and you can go ahead and just do little strokes. Just tiny little strokes. It's not gonna hurt or anything. It doesn't feel like it's a blade. It's not causing any pain or anything, just kind of right on that top layer. Now, here's where, let me see if I can get some on. The peach fuzz is always crazy. Like I didn't realize how hairy my face was until I started doing this, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. So I'm gonna do this for a little while, and then as I kind of get all this hair off, I'll show you as I'll try to wipe some of it off right on here so then you can see as the peach fuzz comes off. But it makes a really big difference with your makeup application. So this is going to, like I said, it is in a form of exfoliation. So like men, they use a razor to get rid of all their skin. A lot of times that's why men's skin is so good, is because they're regularly shaving and exfoliating and getting rid of all that dead skin on top, as well as releasing the new healthy skin to come to the top. So same thing you're going to be doing here. I don't recommend doing this too often. This is definitely not the only form of exfoliation that I recommend. I recommend using other forms of exfoliation, but just once a month, I think this is a really useful tool. So make sure you get all the way out by your ear, because that is someplace I was very surprised. You have that like little sideburn right there. And then down here by your chin is also, I spend quite a bit of time. I'd say I spend about 10 minutes probably doing this. So I won't do my whole face with you on here, but I will show you most of it. So you can just kind of do this in any bright light. So I do have my ring light on right now to make sure that I have nice bright lighting. So as I kind of go across, I can feel a difference already. Like you can feel it's softer, newer skin versus just kind of like a little bit more rough, a little bit more, it's definitely not like as bouncy. This side's a little bit healthier and a little bit more bouncy, I would say. So that's kind of the difference that you can feel. But I would say mostly it's the makeup application. That's the reason that I like doing this so much, is definitely the makeup application. Okay, so right up here. Now when I go to my forehead, I try to kind of go up first, and then you can actually use this to also shape your eyebrows a little bit as well. Okay. You really can't see very much peach fuzz on here, but it is coming off. I promise it is. And if you're doing it yourself, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so just getting close to my hairline right up here. So leave me a comment down below. Tell me if you've ever done this before. So here you can almost see it kind of gathering right up at the top, so you can see where that hair is. It's all gonna come right off. Tell me down below if you've ever done this before or if you're going to try it out. So I would say, I think the first time I tried this, it was last winter was when I started using this. And like I said, the main reason I really like it is because of the peach fuzz, getting rid of that peach fuzz and makeup application. So if you feel like your cheeks are just a little bit like your makeup, whenever you put your makeup on, it kind of seeps into your pores, or it kind of, maybe you can see that right there. Maybe not. I don't think you can. I wish you could see all the peach fuzz that's coming off because it's kind of crazy. But if you feel like when you apply your makeup, it seeps into your pores a little bit, it's not sitting on top of your skin, or if you feel like you kind of really can see where like any scarring is or anything like that when you put your makeup on, this is a good way to start to get rid of that. So any exfoliation is going to be, but this is another good way. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I actually want to run right along my chin down here. Be very careful. Be very, very, very careful. That's why I always try to like keep my eye in the mirror so I can kind of, you know, know what's going on. But right here, we have a lot of like chin hairs right down here too. So make sure you still get that area. Okay, now that I've gotten my chin, I've gotten my forehead. So like I said, you can use it to kind of shape your brows a little bit, and then also your nose area. So one really big thing to make sure, let me get a little closer, is you want to almost hold your nose a little bit so that you can really get in and clean out some of these pores right here. Okay, so I start at the top of my nose, like the middle, and work down. And it's kind of crazy because especially if you go like this, you kind of pull your nose a little bit. Again, I'm looking into a mirror over here. So if you're doing this yourself, make sure you grab a mirror. And I like to do it kind of like this, like hold it nice and close. But since this time with the nose, this is always crazy because it does really help with like clogged pores too or anything like that. So pulling this out, a lot of times we miss right in here because it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's just a little crevice we happen to miss. So you can kind of pull your nose and use this guy to really unclog any pores and get rid of any dead skin. It's kind of gross, but it's important. So, and then also just getting rid of any of that dead skin, any hair, anything like that. So down the middle. You can get rid of any lip hair with this guy. So again, this is not a Mary Kay product. This is just a product that I have really liked and I've been using for over a year. So if you want it, you can get it on Amazon. They're just dermaplaning razors. These ones come in a pack of 3. They're disposable, so you use them once and then you toss them. And like I said, I only use this about once a month. So just once a month, I swap this out for my exfoliation. Okay, so now shaping your eyebrows. The best way, actually, let me do this other side of my nose first. Okay, and also working up. At first I was really nervous to try these because they were razors and I was like, oh my gosh, well, I don't want to cut myself. I'm like one of those people who has to buy the razors that has 5 or 6 razors or like the blades on them, because otherwise if I have the one blade, I for sure like scar my shin every single time. So I was really nervous when I very first tried this, but I can tell you it's actually a lot more user friendly than I thought it was going to be. So I'm a little bit harsh too. I feel like sometimes I push a little bit hard and I have not cut my skin at all. So I would say it's fairly easy to use. Okay, so eyebrows. What we want to do for eyebrows is I kind of like to just use this to just create a little bit of a shape. So I just take the edge to create just a little bit of shape, like right underneath and right above. So I'm not necessarily going in and like doing crazy things with my eyebrows. I'm just cleaning them up a little bit. So this is just how I clean my eyebrows. This is a very lazy way to clean your eyebrows. This is a good way to shape them right here though, because this is a flat line. Oof, I'm knocking things all over. This is a flat line, so at least you know that whatever the angle is that you're using on, it's gonna be a flat line. You don't have to worry about shaping it any other way. So I kind of use it at a little bit of a tilt there. Same thing right here. Again, very lazy way to take care of your eyebrows, but if you are using this and you don't usually tweeze your eyebrows or take care, like regularly keep wax or anything like that, this is kind of a hack. Okay, same thing on this side. So I've got it at that angle. I'm just bringing it down. Okay, and then that's it. So that is dermaplaning. That's how I do it. That is what happens. That's how it works. I can tell you my skin feels so much softer. It feels very, it's newer skin. It's healthier skin. You got rid of that dead layer on top. So got rid of that dead layer. Maybe you can see here, maybe not. You can see kind of almost like how it's a little bit darker. That is the like hair and dead skin that's on there. So kind of gross, but it works. It gets rid of all the nastiness. So now what I do afterwards is I take another cotton round, a clean cotton round. I'm just gonna take a little bit of micellar water. And then you can go ahead and wipe it right off. Just make sure that we're getting all of that hair or excess stuff right off before we apply makeup or anything. Okay, because that peach fuzz, it does like to hang out on your face after you get it off. It's amazing the application process of your makeup afterwards. And if your face turns a little bit red, you can tell mine's a little bit pink. That's okay. That's totally normal. It is exfoliation, so it's normal. But make sure that you do hydrate afterwards too. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to use, let me show you. I'm gonna use the calming face milk first. Oof, just shot that at myself. Okay, I just put one pump in my hands. I'm gonna put that all over my face. So the reason I do this is because then it's going to help to just kind of heal your skin, excuse me, a little bit quicker. So the calming face milk, it has all kinds of vitamins, botanicals, all kinds of really great ingredients in here to heal and to hydrate. So after exfoliating, especially if you're going to dermaplane, you really need to moisturize because it does dry your skin out a little bit. So you can see here though how nice and shiny my skin is right now, and it's because of all that new skin. So woo, yay. Next I'm gonna take the moisturizing stick. This is the naturally moisturizing stick. I love this because it's beeswax, which is really great if you have acne prone skin or sensitive skin, or you like everything to be 100% natural. You can just go ahead and put it all over your face and then just rub it in a little bit. It's gonna add back all of that hydration, and it is 100% organic. So that's it. That's all I do when I dermaplane. So again, you can get these on Amazon. They come in packs of 3. You can toss them after you are done with them, and then you just use a new one next month. So again, I use them just once a month. That's it. And it just gets rid of the dead skin on top, the peach fuzz, and reveals that new layer of skin underneath. So your makeup application process will be so much better. I hope this helps, and let me know if you try it out down below. If you have not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe and make sure you like this video. I'll see you guys back here next time. Bye.